going on?
Nothing much. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us again. Welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and most importantly, tell a friend. Today, I've been looking forward to this. The premiere of Shahs of Sunset, Season 9, Episode 1, Shades of Shouhed. Or Mikey.
He just can't. He just cannot help himself. I just
He
wish he.
can't.
I just wish he would just stop trying to pretend he wants to be married and settle down and do all this stuff. He needs just to let it go and just be like, you know what? I just want to be single, date around, and have fun. Nothing wrong with that.
I think he does that because he knows that's what his parents expect
Of
from
course,
him,
no doubt.
and he doesn't want to disappoint them. But then by not being true to his whole self, he is letting them down because I think they already know he a reprobate. Like, come on.
I mean, you've already gotten married and divorced. I mean, it's time just to let it go.
And why is everybody calling Paulina Jessica? Like, it's embarrassing.
Right?
I feel bad for her. I really, just for that part. Everybody calling, like, that's an omen, girl.
Mhm.
They don't
Mhm.
remember your name.
That's that tells you everything you need to know,
And what an impression Jessica made.
right?
Oh my God. Well, anyway, this season opens up with the house divided. You got two different camps, and it's crazy. I knew things were bad based on last season. But I thought the way how it kind of ended off with, remember they showed Reza and MJ getting together? I thought that they were on the way to fixing that, but no. What happened? I don't know.
I mean, it just like fell apart out
Yeah.
of nowhere.
Yeah. So on one side you have Gigi, you have Destiny, and you have Reza. And then on the other side, you have Mercedes, you have Mike and Nema or Nema, whatever you. He's
Mhm.
useless. So first we opened up and we see we see a flashback to last season, which is hilarious. And then we see Gigi Gonessa with her little baby Elijah. He's so cute. He just want to eat him up. And he looks so much like her when she was a baby.
Mhm.
So cool. And we find out that she gave away her knife collection. Why she just gonna put that in storage?
I think she's trying to really let the old GG go.
Yeah, let it go to storage. That was a beautiful collection she had.
It was, but I think she's trying to move forward. So
Ciao. Okay, whatever. I wonder if she gave up the weed.
I don't think so. Just my
Oh,
opinion.
well, she got the hookup because, like, her mom is always there and there's a nanny. Like,
Mhm.
wow, living a life. All right, so next we see Reza and Adam and their pandemic thriving. During, last year, they've been hibernating. They did a lot of work on their house. Like, the backyard looks amazing now with the new pool and the landscaping. Sweet. And I guess they used that time to work on their relationship. Let's
Mhm.
hope. And they have a new next door neighbor right across the street. Destiny has bought a house. Um, and so that's pretty cool.
I like that. I'm a high rise girl, but she's something felt like resident next door. She's just, it's like it felt good to her. It felt like a home versus her like
Mm-hmm.
living the single life.
And she's the type of person that does crave family. I
Mhm.
think that was a big issue for her last season. Um, with her, she was the one who was looking for her dad. Was she? I could be mistaken.
I don't recall that. I just remember her hooking up with the other little girl's brother.
Anybody in the chat, was it Destiny that was like looking for information on her father? Um, did she go to a private investigator last season? And Reza went with her?
Oh,
It was something about her dad. I
you
think he
could be
went back
right.
to Iran. And she's always been trying to find him, and she's trying to get information from her mom, but her mom didn't have much. Then they found out that the mom was communicating with him. It was like a whole drama last season. Like, she needs
Yeah,
family.
I recall. I recall that. I recall that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So I am thinking about the same show. Oops. All
Okay.
right. So,
Nima had daddy issues. Destiny was looking for her dad.
right. Well, he had daddy issues from the divorce and
Of course.
splitting up the
Right.
kids, but her dad just left.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, um, I like this conversation that he has with Destiny, but it broke my heart that Reza could only see pictures of baby Shams by looking at Destiny's social media. Because I guess MJ blocked him.
well, ma'am, I would block him too after that. I'm just
But
saying.
like, he looks so like, I know in seasons past he has not been the first person to like be baby oriented.
Hmm.
But now with MJ and Gigi having the babies, I
Hmm.
think the nut is cracking, and I think Adam might be able to get a baby out of him. Just saying. But he really wants to see little baby Shams.
I feel bad
And
for him about that though.
yeah, because that baby's almost 2 now, right? It has to be pushing 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. So he has never seen, and this is used to be his best friend. So this is very hurtful for him. So he decides to reach out with a text asking MJ to go to drinks as if nothing's happened.
Yeah,
God.
that tripped me out too.
Um, when MJ sees it, she's kind of surprised. Hold on. Let's before we go any further, let's just greet everybody in the chat. I'm gonna let you do it since I did it last time.
Let's see. We have Paranormal Witch, GTA and Opinions. I see Susan, Montana, Futi, Priya, Michael X, and that's it so far. Welcome everybody. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Okay, so Reza was helping her to find her dad. Thank you, Futi. Okay, so oof. She's surprised by seeing the text. Um, and then we go to see Mike. Mike put his house up for sale so that he can move into an apartment in Hollywood or West Hollywood somewhere.
Hollywood.
Yeah, it looked like Ho Central. Um, Nima goes over to visit him, but it looks like he's really socializing with women at the pool. Like, I didn't understand this. This looked like a bachelor pad.
Right.
Um, what's going on here?
That just made no sense to me.
We also find out that Nima closed his company during the pandemic. Oh,
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
I wonder if he's still paying money to that girl that he was dating. Remember the girlfriend that he had for so many years, and it seems like he was still supporting some part of her lifestyle.
I forgot about her.
Oh my god. Okay, so now we move on to MJ. So Mercedes is now living in Calabasas. I wonder if she bought this place.
Me too.
You know, she a perpetual renter. She's still married to Tommy. Tommy working on them anger issues by saying saying affirmation 6 times a day. I don't know how that's gonna work, but okay.
Me neither.
We find out that Reza extended the restraining order for another 3 years. Damn.
Okay, that kind of explains the issue. Okay, I understand why she had the reaction that she had.
But yet, MJ says that she wants to try to fix the divide, which sets Tommy all the way off.
I don't blame him in that. And that's a tough what.
She tells him about the text, and he gets even madder, and he says he doesn't understand why she never has his back. He says Reza's a piece of shit, Gigi is a sewer rat, and Destiny looks like the Count from Sesame Street. As to how many times she lies. 25,000 lies. Like, that whole scene was hilarious. Tommy, you earned your paycheck. You earned your
My thing is, Tommy, like you can say what you want to say about people and their character, but when it comes down for looks, I'm sorry. In my opinion, when you are arguably the least attractive person on the entire show, you should not come for someone's looks, especially a female. Stick to character. Stick to what they've done. Don't go for looks because you're not in position to do that.
Oh my
Just
god.
saying. I'm just saying.
He's a mess. He need to go and sit in a corner and say some affirmations. I don't know. Next we move on to Gigi, and she is meeting up with her sister, Layla. Like, when did they repair their relationship? I thought
When
that,
they were on the outs, but I guess Layla was the only person who could be with her during the birth of her child because her parents couldn't be there due to their
yeah,
age and susceptibility. So
yeah, but I'm glad that that happened. But wait a minute. I almost didn't recognize Layla. What happened? Like, she turned into a totally different person. Like, stop with the injections, girl. She didn't need all of that. Like, okay. All right. So next we see MJ going to meet with Reza, and she calls her mom beforehand. And surprisingly, she's encouraging the reconciliation. Who
let's get
kidnapped her mom?
I mean, the mom has always been around, so Vita has always been there, so she knows her daughter, and she knows Reza. That's what she told MJ. Like, you need to own to your mistakes as well. It can't just all be on him.
Okay, Vita June, go on with your bad self. You think she got a boyfriend?
He probably hidden somewhere.
Mm, mm. All right, so Mercedes and Reza meet up at the restaurant. They give each other a hug, which I was surprised at. And then, of course, Reza just jumps in and asks what happened.
But the restraining order did not have anything to do with it.
I don't know. Shouldn't he know? But anyway, I guess they decide that the way to fix this, because Reza says like their relationship, him and MJ, their relationship impacts the entire group. And they
Hmm.
want to bring everybody back together. And the perfect thing is to get together in Palm Springs, rent a house to celebrate Mike's birthday, and everything could be fixed then. It's a recipe for disaster.
Pretty much.
I hope they get a security deposit on this rental.
Agreed.
But okay, so they decide they're going to do this. Um, next, we see Gigi going over to Reza's house, and Destiny soon arrives thereafter from all the way across the street. They hang out by his new pool area, and this is where he tells them about the upcoming birthday celebration from Mike in Palm Springs, and they're
Hmm.
okay. But then they start talking about this text that all of them got last night from Paulina, which is supposed to be Mike's girlfriend. How come she's still getting her divorce? What's taking so long? Like, you was getting a divorce last season. But okay, I digress. Apparently, Paulina sent all of them a text with screenshot after screenshot after screenshot of a text conversation that Mike was having with someone of the
Mm-hmm.
female persuasion. And it was very sexual in nature. And Paulina ends it off with, "It was great knowing all of you." Huh?
Right?
And poor Gigi, she was like, "I'm eating pie."
She did not care.
Why respond? Why
Exactly.
respond? But we find out about these text messages. And were you surprised about Mike?
I mean, he could have just done better with the hacking of the iCloud. I'm sorry. Do
Mm-mm.
better. Or just tell the truth.
But
Either way.
he can't help himself. Mike's one of those guys that should be like a forever bachelor. Stop lying to
Mm-hmm.
yourself. You like a buffet. You don't like a set menu.
Correct.
You
Which is
want
why I said he like.
choices.
That's why I said earlier in the show he needs to just stop.
um, so then we see Mike and Paulina going to MJ's house. And, there's some back and forth banter, but Paulina looks off. She doesn't look like the happy girl from last season.
Mm-mm.
And so they sit down and they start talking about this issue with the text, because of course MJ got it as well. And Mike says something about his iPad going missing and it was hacked, and all of those things were fake.
All of them. Okay.
So the different camps have different opinions on this. The Reza camp thinks, "Oh, this is just Mike. He's guilty. He's done it.
Mm-hmm.
This is just Mike. Why are we surprised?" But MJ's taking a different approach. I feel she believes that he did it.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that she asked certain questions. She asked him, "Why don't you just change your number?" And he's like, "Oh no, I can't change my number. I've had this number. It's like my business number. I've had it from Vegas. I've had it for 20 years. No, this is how people know how to contact me." And Tommy was like, "I just changed my number after God knows how long. You get over it. Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
It solves all the problems." And he's like,
Yep.
"No, I'm not changing it." And he's just sticking to this story that they're fake. He was hacked, and him and Paulina are good. Paulina and MJ talk in the kitchen. They so not good.
Right. Nowhere
But
near.
this isn't the first time that he's done it. That's what
Nope.
she tells MJ. "Why are you still there, girl?"
And you got 2 kids.
And we also find out that the reason why because apparently he was living with Paulina, but he left there and moved into the apartment because Paulina lived in close vicinity to her family. And I guess he didn't want anybody looky-looing at him and asking too many questions about his
Mm-hmm.
goings and comings.
Right.
So now it's
That's all it was.
all piecing together, which makes Mike look even more guilty.
I mean, the apartment alone makes him guilty. I'm sorry. That doesn't say like I'm about to get married or I want to get married and she has 2 children. That says I'm 25 and single.
Oh Lord. And in this scene where they're over at MJ's house, I think she gets called Jessica like twice.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about the reenactment of the text messages by the Reza camp? That was
No, they were spot on. I was just like I can't even get mad off of this because she sent them out, which she shouldn't. I think the Mike or Pauline said they were drunk when she did that, and she just sent them out. So
I have an issue with that coming up though. I do.
so it was hilarious. Gigi took me out though. She was just concerned about her pie. That was it.
I know. I know. Don't bother her while she's eating her pie. Um, let's see. Okay, so Paulina also tells MJ that the reason why he moved into the apartment was that he needed his space. I think she threw him out.
I can go with that.
I think she threw him out. And she says that she might not want his kids. What? So after hearing this, MJ goes out to Mike privately. And she is telling him, "Look, you going to lose this girl. Like you need to get your act together. You know, like if you need to fix this,
Mm-hmm.
you need to like make an effort to fix it. Show her that she's wanted." And
Agreed.
Mike is just sticking to the story. Do you think
Mm-hmm.
that they've run their course as a couple?
Oh yeah, because this is just the same thing. Same thing with Jessica. Same
Jesus.
thing.
Okay, so Mike checks his watch and it's 10:30 and he's like, they've got to go home. And Paulina's like, well, why? He goes, it's a school night. We've got to get up early tomorrow to get the kids ready. And he's acting like he's still in her house, very family
Right.
oriented. And she's like, what? I don't got to go nowhere. He's like, come on, let's go, let's go. Hustles her out. They get in the car and she's pissed. And he starts right in by saying, you're drunk. You're drunk. Stop it. What are you trying to do? This girl ain't no drunker than you.
Exactly.
Now, when she got out of the car, was she at her house or were they still at MJ's house? Like, I was a little confused with that.
I was trying to see because I didn't see them. Did we see them drive anywhere?
I didn't see the car move,
See,
but you
that was
know,
my thing.
editing is kind of weird.
Right.
And then once she got out, like I couldn't figure out where they were because it was so dark. All I could see was like the sidewalk. And honestly, like I didn't like his comments saying we're still being filmed. You're drunk. I, that seemed to me like a cover up and gaslighting.
Of course. I don't know why he's trying to keep this all a secret. It's gonna come out anyways. Dude, it's on camera. You're busted. Let it go.
Yeah, well,
And
the
that's my issue. That's my issue with him. Like this
mm-hmm.
is behavior is not new to you. So quit trying to act like you've never done this before.
Or is he scared? Okay, so Jessica wasn't part of their Persian community, right? But this girl is. Is he scared of repercussions?
I would think so.
Because isn't it Mike who never really dibble dabbled with the Persian girls? Like Paulina is the first Persian girl that we've seen with him on film.
Yeah, I believe so.
I with him moving out of her house and citing that her family was surrounding her, like I feel like he might be finally getting repercussions for his bad behavior.
I think I'm inclined to agree with Steven on this one. Mike trying to get her to play along, pretend we're together.
Mhm. Mhm.
I can go with that.
Yeah. Yeah. He was trying to do that from the moment they arrived at MJ's
Right.
house. But her face gave her away. Like her face was just like we're not good. And he was trying to pretend like everything was kosher and it wasn't. Um let's see, hold on. Okay. So that's where it ends with her screaming at him he's not coming home with her.
Good job.
Whoa.
You have
So
a whole
then,
apartment. You have a whole apartment. Have fun.
yeah, and a house because I don't think the house is sold. So
That
he
too.
got two options. He got
Mhm.
two options. So then we see previews for the rest of the season, which looks super exciting. I think Palm Springs will be a hoot. Yes, Stephen, Mike does need to grow up. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Same.
Um, Montana says, what? If she's drunk mad? Yeah, I think that was more anger than being drunk.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I know we didn't see them drink a lot. I only heard Tommy saying that they demolished the whole tequila bottle, but we don't even know if that was a full bottle to begin with and who all was drinking it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this was a solid premiere episode for me.
I enjoyed it. Well, I always enjoy Shahs though. They're always entertaining to me.
Do you think Asa will make a guest appearance this season?
I hope so. I miss her. I
I
always
do
liked her.
too. I do too.
But she
I
said,
would like to. Uh-huh.
look at this. I got me a whole Jackson baby. I ain't got time for this.
No, I would like to see Asa, Gigi, and MJ all get together with their kids, just like for
That
old
would be
time's
fun.
sake. Yeah,
They're all moms, so yeah.
yeah, because like they started off the show, and I would just like to see them like 10 years down the line, how far they've
That
come.
would be
That's
fun.
all. Yeah, even if it's like a small little snippet. Producers, please, 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 let's see like the three moms together for old time's sake. But yeah, I love this show. This was a great episode. I'm looking forward to everything else. I hope we get more than 10 episodes. Just saying.
Right. Not too long.
Yeah, but guys, let us know what you think about the Shahs of Sunset. Leave your comments below. I don't know. I could go without Asa. Really? I mean, just a little snippet to see the three moms together. Like, you know. Oh, y'all don't care for Asa. Oh, I was just getting nostalgic.
I feel like she's just like the calm one, so she can be a little bit boring, a little bit judgy, but she was cool overall.
Yeah. Do you know that I see her diamond water every now and again at the local Ross?
Oh wow.
I also see Blackwater there. So all of the Bravo water brands
Hey, they're in stores.
you can find at Ross occasionally. So yeah, leave your comments below. Let us know what you think. Are you looking forward to this season of the Shahs of Sunset? Maybe just to see. Yes, I want to see the kids together. Thank you, GTA. My store sells yes, I see Skinny Girl syrups and sometimes the popcorn. I see that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Asa only wanted bank. You know what? I can't blame her. After this year, I can't blame her. And now she got a baby. Go ahead, girl, get your bank. Leave your comments below. Let us know. You want to see the Jacksons? I don't think so. I don't think they'll come on here. I think her boyfriend, we saw him once or twice at the studio.
Like once or twice. That's it.
Yeah, and for like a nanosecond. But yeah, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, even though sometimes it's delayed. Again, we apologize. YouTube is a mess. Tell a friend, join the conversation. We will be reviewing Shahs of Sunset this season, and I'm truly looking forward to it. I don't ever want to hear any more about the naked Jenga, though. That's just my opinion. Oh my God. Any final comments, Jamal?
No, we're all set. Looking forward to this season.
Okay, guys. Until next time.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye.